All right, we are live. Welcome back to the stream. It's probably been 3 weeks. I went on holiday for my partner's birthday. Now I'm back and getting straight into it. Just had a shower. The time is 7:33 p.m. Wednesday, the 15th of the 10th, 2025. So we're actually nearing the end of the bull market. I'm kind of looking at it ending somewhere near the 134, 135, possible 137 mark ish by the end of November, which is next month. Don't know if you remembered, but because I've been on holiday and I've come straight back, I actually haven't had time to get a new mouse. So I am still using the mouse pad, but what I'm going to do here is push this keyboard aside. I was going to use my iPad as well to kind of see if. Okay, so it's not even on the right thing. So let me just go like this, flip that up. Again, it doesn't work. Here I go trying to use that. Now, if I just exit this, boom, open this, open that. See, it says watching, so we can just go like this. Hello? Beautiful. All right. It's still not showing me the right one. Or is it? It is not. This is not the one that I am watching. Okay. Watch. No. Watching. If I hit chart, negative. So if I go like this, it's actually sitting on. It's not even sitting on that one. What about this one? What about this one? How would I actually know what this is in? Because if I go, it's on 1 week, 1 day, 4 hours. Hang on a second. So, what is this on? 1 hour. Having a bit of technical difficulties. So if I just put a line like this through here, click on a show. No. All right. Well, good old TradingView. Always not syncing up with each other, like literally always. And then when one doesn't work, it doesn't actually open on the iPad or iPhone. So yeah, cool. All right, well, let's just get into it. I'm going to share my screen here. Go like this. Share entire screen. Screen 2. Also share system audio on. Well, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that. Boom. There we go. You can see this? Amazing. Okay, well, let's just clear this. Clear 94 drawings. 30. Oh my god. Dylan, wow. 30. Oh my god. 39 drawings and 4 indicators. There's a bit of dyslexia coming in there. Bit of geniusness. All right. Yep. Oh, did I mean to do that though? No. Let's bring it all back. Let's just keep the indicators, delete the drawings. Let's just hide this and keep smart money at the moment. Delete this. All right. Let's actually just hide smart money concepts as well. All right. This is our execution software. Let's start on the daily. So since we are starting on the daily, let's have a look at what we got and what price are we actually at the moment. So we're at the 112,000 level right now for Bitcoin, BTC to USDT perpetual contract on the daily. So we are looking at the daily market. Now, if we are to kind of just have a look and gather a bit of understanding, so hard with the mouse. Well, it's not hard actually, as you can see, I'm a god with it right now. But we are going to just draw in some trend lines. So as we can see, we have tapped this quite significantly. These here, to me, are all liquidity. So as you can kind of see, let's kind of see where we're hitting here. Perfect, right there. So this part here. So, and the RSI is on. Let's just turn the RSI off for a second. So as you can see, every single time that it went underneath this support, so what we can do here is just add in support. That there is support. Okay, didn't want to work, it did. So this here is resistance. Is that how you spell it? Let's just double check. Lovely. Can we make that any bigger? Hello? Okay. There we go. Size 18, 20. Let's just go 18. 18. Well, what does 16 look like? All right, 16. Oh, bum. Old 16. All right. So as we can see, every single time that it is actually hit here, we have, whoa. And then again, well, we'll do this one too. And then this one. So as you can see, every single time, what's going on? We've kind of gone in this ascending channel right here. Every single time we have gone below it, it is kind of taken, what the fuck? The trajectory of going upwards. Okay. So 17% in 4 days for that one. We went up. Well, technically, like we'll go from here. 20%. So 20%, right? But what do we do again? 23%. And then we went under, and we actually went, well, for a whole 100 days, we went 81% before dropping back down again. Now, we see this wick here, long wick, and then it's like it faked everyone. It's like, oh, yeah, we're coming down, but then we're going up, and everyone wanted to buy it, and it looks like everyone's stop orders were here, or entry orders were here in order to hit this. But what happened? Dumped again. But it also hit that support line. We tried to push up, came back down. I think what I'm trying to say is this is our support line. We've hit that support line again there. We can see that. And right across here, we're seeing resistance. So it likes this line. It's respecting it. Down, respected, respected. Broke, but respected. So, look, we could see some more sideways action for another. So, this is where we are. 24 to 30 days, give or take. I'm going to say 33 days. 33 days. I reckon we could see that extra 20%. Or it could hit here, which is at 103, us staying above the 100 mark. Now, what I'm also seeing here as well is equal highs. This is a double bottom, but is it? What I'm realistically seeing is higher high, lower high, 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 higher high. And I'm honestly like, this is what it's showing me. We're going to wipe out these. Price is going to come collect orders from that smiley face, and then we've got a three-eyed smiley face down here as well, giving us a bit of I'll give us a dashed and a yellow. I, for some reason, am seeing price, if it doesn't hit here, right, which is the 136 mark, we will continue to see this flatten out before we see this. And then what I will be looking at is the bigger picture. What we've got to look at from here is, draw that, we're just going to go white. Yep, delete that bad boy. And we're literally going for the bigger picture. So this here is does everyone see that? What the fuck's going on? So if I went to the weekly, well, like, put it this way. This is what I'm thinking. We're going to hit that, right? We're going to try, fail. Okay, that was horrendous. It's so hard doing it on this thing. But, boom, hit that line again. Boom, come down, up. Hello, what that's the first time it's done. Normally it would just stay. Anyway, okay, come on. Hello? Down. Fake up, down. Fake up, down. Creating liquidity to come back up for the years to come. So hard on this. Oh my God, what's going on? When it doesn't want to. Anyway. So that's my prediction. So what this tells me then is that we've kind of already hit a support line inside of this channel. We will either be seeing a straight drop for the next 12 months. Like, put it this way, the next 12 months is going to be a bear market. So from here for 365 days, we're in a bear market. If I move this to here, redo this, 365 days, give or take. Right there, that's our bear market. See, and then we might create a little bit more liquidity before our next run up for the next 4 years. What does this tell me now in October? This tells me now in October that we are nearing the tops. So right now we've just had a big wick down. I think we're going to get some more down. Before the next big run. Or I could be totally wrong and we could be heading for a downfall now. But in saying that, let's zoom in. So this is the daily. This is liquidities. Three-eyed alien, two-eyed smiley face. So can I see anything around here, any strong confluence here? So honestly, yes and no. I see this line here is very respected. Even though it's been respected down there, I think this is an order block right here, these two right here, where we've respected this price a lot more. We've respected it a lot more. But in still saying that, we could wipe out these liquidity zones here. These to me tell me that there are orders waiting to either be filled, as in bought. These are buy orders. So when price comes all the way down here, they're buy orders to me. That's where I would be buying at these levels. I'm not even kidding. At 53,000, that's a fucking discount. That is 100% a motherfucking discount. If it comes down to 55,000, still a motherfucking discount. 60 grand, $60,000, that's a fucking discount. 100% I'd be buying fucking Bitcoin at that price. You know what I mean? 100%. I'd even be buying it at 78,000. These are buy points. Put it that way. Buy when it gets to this level, buy when it gets to this level, buy when it gets to this level, buy when it gets to this level. You know why? Because it's going to go up. Look at the white trend. It's going to come down for the year, next year. And that is your chance to not accumulate BTC, but accumulate capital. So when 2027 comes around, you can start deploying cash into the market for the next 4 years. And when you do that and time the cycles so fucking perfectly, you would be amazed at the return and the gain and the profit or the portfolio that you will have. Mark my words. You will have a beautiful portfolio if you do that. I'll be doing that. I'm already doing that. Accumulating capital for 12 months. Delayed gratification, 100%. Trust me on this. Trust me. Anyway, to trade this now, if I'm looking for trades right now, let's have a look. Drop down time frame. Let's drop down to the 4 hour. The 4 hour gives me quite a lot of data. If I'd like to say the 4 hour is giving me quite a lot of data. I have a honey chamomile hot tea, no milk, no sugar. Honey's my sugar. Good honey, organic honey, organic honey. All right, what are these candlesticks telling me right now? What is price telling me right now? What is this telling me? Okay, so we've just kind of we can see that we've got a bit of an order block here. This order block here actually comes inside of this fair value gap here. Now we are on the 4 hour. The 4 hour gives us quite a lot of information for that. We did tap the resistance zone. We look left. Yeah, okay. That there, if I put a line across here, previous highs, has this been respected? Would you look at that? What we're going to do is wait for a pump to tap into the fair value gap. If it taps into this fair value gap, I am expecting more low. I could expect some down to back down to 108. So the market has been open almost. So London market opened at 6 o'clock, 6, 7. It's almost 8 o'clock. It's almost been open 3 hours. That's okay. What I'm looking at is for a bit of a tap at this circle here. Why is it not extending? Yep, there we are. So this here is a fair value gap. We're looking for price to get up here, tap into it. Tapping it is giving me confidence because of this order block here. But then again, you've got these order blocks here, which have been tapped. And I guess you could extend it to here. There is another more of a fair value gap imbalance there. But looking at this way now, I'm starting to see this. This is an invalid fair value gap to me because it has covered the whole box. So this other one is more valid for me. Now it's tight, so what I'm going to do is drop down to the hour time frame. Now what I'm also going to do is go like this. Actually, we're going to open this back up, go like this. Forex Factory. Open up the Forex Factory, have a look what's going to happen tonight. So Wednesday, 10:30. So we've got wholesales meetings, Empire State Manufacturing Index, FOMC member Marianne speaks at 11:30 tonight. Okay, these all affect the US dollar. So around 10:30 tonight, 10:30 to 11:30ish, midnight-ish. So that'd be New York session. There will be quite a lot of, how do I say it? Movement. Whether it be good or bad, let's actually have a look. Well, not so much that there's such thing as called good or bad, but what we will do is worsening conditions. So yeah, okay. So it's good for the currency. So if it's good for the currency, if the dollar goes up, Bitcoin goes down. And I say the dollar as in the DXY. So let's just have a look at that, right? We'll go here. This is the volatility index. Let's have a look at it on the 4-hourly. So at the moment, we're going up. If this pushes up more, Bitcoin goes down. But if this hits this line, which I have drawn in for a while now, creating some type of resistance, we can delete that because it looks like there's a bit of change of character here right now. So there is a bit of change of character. So we could be on our way up. If this goes up, like I said, Bitcoin will go down. Now let's just look at the dollar. the DXY. So, well, that's a nice trade. Pew, 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 pew. Anyway, so this here has been respected again. So we look like we've kind of got, to me, that's a double top. That's a double top on the DXY. And there is also an order block in here with the neckline. So what I'm seeing is a double top. Double top. We can see a push down to around here. But since this is the neckline, if I was to enter into this, I would be looking at a retest of the neckline. So I would look for it to push more down to here. Yep. I would look for it to retest this. So if it pushes this, hits this, if it comes back up, I'd be looking to retest that. Just for a 2-to-1, but if I'm being real, if the DXY goes down, Bitcoin goes up. So, having a look at this, if I extend this right, oops, what did I do? Yep, go like this. We copy this, we bring that down. Look, this could potentially be the next run up. Or, well, yes, let's just have a look at this. Well, that gives me more confidence, and it's also hit this fair value gap as well. We haven't gone above 50%. We've tapped it. If I really wanted to, like, honestly, this looks like a fucking beautiful trade right now. More along those lines right there. Come down, tried. Come back up again, creating a double top, equal highs. Boom. You could call these equal highs as well. So put it this way. If this goes down, the BTC chart goes up. If this goes down, that's not how you spell down. Whoa, I was pressing the wrong button the whole time. Let's just redo this. Down the BTC chart goes up. Sorry for slurping. Yeah. Anyway, let's go back to BTC. So this is what we're looking at now. The dollar, the DXY actually, let's go back. Let's go back to the hourly. Let's kind of see what's going on here. So now that we've zoomed out, yes, it's still a double top, Yes, the neckline has been respected a couple of times. Looks like we have created a bit of a fear value gap right there. So honestly, it would be looking more like this if it was to push down, tap back into that. Well, I would be on the. Here is also an order block. So we would just be watching. Because like then, if you really wanted to be aggressive, we could keep the stop loss the exact same. We would tap into this order block right here. But that means that this double top could potentially be invalidated. So let's just entering in on the neckline, like that's what but we want to make sure if it does, we're going to put alert there. Yep, the alert name will be it will be on the top double bottom, forming the M top double bottom. Yeah. Now let's watch for retest of neckline. Watch. Yes. Alright, so now let's drop down to the 30 minute. The 30 minute. What the fuck? Anyway. Boom, perfect. There's an order block right there too. So there's an order block here too. Pew. Semi-invalid because of, well, it's not semi-invalid, it's a watch zone. It's a watch. Alert. Watch. Watching. Alright, then we're going back to BTC. So technically what this is saying, this is going up, means Bitcoin will be going down. Yes. So we're on the 30 minutes as well. I can't really see anything, and I'm not gonna, well, it's not that I can't see anything. I'm just not forcing anything. There's no trade being set up right now. Cool. All right. Well, let's have a look at Ethereum. Ethereum on the 4 hour. What have I got? Okay. So we had a bit of a triangle formed inside. There is a order block which has been, okay. So it went like this. Pretty much almost retested the auto block. Auto bots. Auto block, auto cock. Oh my god, Dylan. Sometimes I wonder where the humor comes from. I was about to call it stupidity, but then again, I guess it's humor. I guess. I mean, I guess. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. No, I'm just being weird now. Funny. Alright, what am I looking at though? On Ethereum, on the 4 hour. Here we go. What's going on? How about we delete all of these drawings? Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Reset. Alright, what am I seeing? So, what I can see, there's a bit of support. If I clone this, I want to say there's a little bit of resistance there. Move this along. There's also an order block right there. So we will go like this. Put it as an order block. So order block. We've respected it. We've also pushed below it. Now we are going sideways. This is what this market is telling me right now. On Ethereum, we are sideways. But are we? Are we really? If I go like this, are we really sideways? Boom. Boom. And we just keep that order block there. So we're not really sideways, Dylan. Well, technically, we're in a downtrend. We are still going sideways. But we've wiped out this. Coming below here, we've wiped out all of these orders. We've done a bit of liquidity pull up here. So there is a bit of liquidity there, and then we've had that big fall. Now, what I'm seeing inside of here is a fair value gap. Now, it doesn't mean anything, but we have pushed above it. It's not change of character just yet. Or is it? We're higher than this. Yes, it's a bit of change of character. But that doesn't really make sense just yet, because if we were to have a push down, which is likely to happen, these look like they're not quite equal lows. Yes. Okay, so what you've got here is a bit of an imbalance here too. The imbalance has also come up and tapped the 50% line, but it's also crossed above it, failed to push higher than this, which is pretty much a fair value gap here. So if we were to pull it across, there is a fair value gap here. It's tapped into it, gone over the 50% mark. So that there is the 50% mark. If we've come down, the thing is we've closed above the 50% as well. So to me, that kind of says we could do one more push down. Now pushing down, to me, says Well, technically we still are in a bit of a downtrend. If I go like this, put it to 2, put it to Y, so then we can delete that, and then we can reuse that. We can go from the top all the way down. But if I go like this, no, I want this. Like that. We can kind of... Are you trying to make something work, or are you just trying to be creative? That's what you've got to ask yourself, Dillion. Well, look, if we come back, so we've already come back down into this, so we might retest this fair value gap. Second retap. Yeah, second retap, and we could get a pump, or it could drop all the way. You didn't quite hit this 0.618 zone, which is the golden ratio. But then again, I have a 0.5, which is our 50% golden ratio. It's not our golden ratio, but it is a golden number as well, which it's already come down and tapped. So we could wait for the second tap. But does that kind of all line up? Second tap. Does this line up though? Like if we just delete this, we've got a... So if this comes down, then it would get the second tap, correct? And then we'd kind of be looking at this. But then would you be looking at that? That's the thing. If it came back to that, would we see that? It's possible. It's still possible. It's still possible. The thing is, we don't know. And if it's like that, that's on the 4 hour as well. It's on the 4 hour. Okay. Well, bit tired. Let's have a look what's going on here. Well, that there matches up a little bit more. Like, I'm not going to lie, there's the 50% line, there's the tap. The tap would be, if we just double check this is also our RSI. Our RSI, it does look like it's coming down. It's like kind of, doing its thing. So, yeah. To be honest, it's not an A+. I don't see an A+ setup, and I'm not fully confident in it. Not that I know what's going to happen, but the thing is, I need to find out whether it struggles to push above here. If it struggles to push above this, if it struggles to push above there, if it struggles to push above this zone, it will push towards my entry. That's nice about entry. Entry, which is right here. Right here. Entry. So let's just go like this. What's it saying? Strong high, weak low. See, there you go. Maybe this isn't even a good entry point either, because if this is a weak low and it's saying that it's inside, maybe we are still in a downtrend. See this? Yeah, okay. And if I put on the indicators, this is the right at the end of London, so that there 3 o'clock in the morning. No. So we will have at 11 midnight, 11 o'clock right there. It could go. I'm looking at a dump, so honestly, if I'm taking a trade, I'm looking at this. I'm simply looking at a trade. It's a 2.3 trade right there. Have we got second tap? Well, let's just pull this one up here so we know what. Pulling it up here, edit, looking for bearish movement on New York Open. Well, let's just correct all of this, select that, copy that, delete that, New York Open. Yeah, let's select this, delete that, put that there, and then we can kind of just have a squeeze. See this momentum now? It's pushing down. I reckon give it a couple more hours, it'll push above, which will give us, it could even possibly and potentially create a bit of liquidity. So, for example, this is where my stop loss is. We're just going to put a alert there, boom, like that. And I would normally go like that. Yeah. Let's just create an order for it, paper trading on this for a second. Yep, whatever. So we go like this, but let's do this again. Create a limit order. Let's place $100 on this. We've got our stop loss, and that's our sell position. This is a limit order, and we are in place. So if the market does come up to here, we are inside. If it does break above this at the New York Open, we will be looking at that. This is on Ethereum. Yeah. Interesting. We're just going to leave that there. It's a bit weird on the 1 hour, 4 hour. Yeah. Well, my work here is done. What is the greed? What is the fear and greed index saying? Fear and greed index is at 37, so it's just under neutral. We're in the fearish. People are having a lot of fear. Now you have to be greedy when people are fearful, and fearful when people are greedy. So, look, I'm going to end the stream there. I think that is well done, good charting. That's not even a word, or English. I mean, it's English, but it wasn't proper. What would you call it? Literature? It wasn't proper communication. Did you just see that? The tea bag smacked me in the face. I just got tea bag. And then it just kind of like, that's just not what you want. It really isn't. Well, look, I do appreciate and thank you for the time to be here with me. There is officially 0 viewers, but if I had to put it this way and think in my mind, there is over 1,000 people watching me right now. Yeah. In my head, in my mind, that's a lot of people. 1,000 people is a lot of people. One person is a lot of persons. Jesus. Higher consciousness, that's the one. Look, I've been up since 5:30. I think that's me done for the day. This is my charting done as well. As you can see, price here is just telling me that it's a bit of an indecision right now. But if we kind of put it this way, there is just a lot of sideways action going on. Accumulating. This is the accumulation zone. So wouldn't be surprised if I wake up tomorrow. That'll be liquidity. Go like this. Double tap. And then that's a double bottom. Reaches to the neckline. Boom. Would you look at that? I don't know. That's a mock-up. Fucking woo to the who. It's my crystal ball. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for attending the stream or watching the YouTube video. I thank the universe for being here with me today. It's all I need. I thank you to the markets. I thank my parents, my family, my partner, my job, my work, and life. Amen. I'm ending it here, saving on this one. Everyone that is watching or will watch, have a good night. Have a good day tomorrow. We are the future and evolution of tomorrow's tomorrow. All right. Good night, everyone.